Yeah, so Bungie is in freefall. Marathon shouldn't even be released at this point. You may have already heard that Bungie stole art from Anti-Real on Twitter, but it goes far deeper than that. They didn't just grab a couple of posters and reuse them. The entire aesthetic, theme, and style of the game is all from Anti-Real, but she doesn't work for Bungie. She hasn't been paid a dime. And until this was all uncovered, Bungie clearly never planned on compensating her for the work that she did. They copy-pasted her art into the game, and they are now trying to blame it on a former employee who is supposedly no longer with Bungie. Okay. Marathon was already struggling with player perception and overall thoughts on the game being that it was underwhelming and just plain boring. Instead of appealing to their existing audience from Destiny, they decided to go down this PvP-focused extraction shooter route, which is fine, but then they went and they made the game poorly. Arc Raiders and Marathon had network tests at the same time, they're in the same genre, and the reports across the board overwhelmingly said that Marathon sucks, play Arc Raiders instead. And look, I don't want it to sound like I'm bashing the developers of Bungie, this isn't really their fault. I'm sure that it's a team of passionate people who want to make a good game. Where this whole thing has gone sideways is these higher-ups with decision-making power who think that they know best. Inside sources at Bungie have stated that the developers tried multiple times to tell the executives that they needed a PvE element and that what they had with Marathon simply wasn't working. Changes needed to be made. Those requests fell on deaf ears, which is why we have the game that we have today. The art theft should just be the final nail in this coffin for Marathon. Without major reworks, and more importantly, I would say, gaining the public's trust back, there's no way that this game will be anything more than a Concord sequel. What do you think?